Okay, let's wrap up this module and talk about directional labels. So I have added directional labels to all of my relationship lines. So if for any and all of my relationships, you can see that there is going to be a couple of words that describe it, and then an arrow telling which way that information is, which way the information flows, or how. Let's just jump into it. So you can see here that we have a sends data that points to the user interface coming from payment information. So payment information sends data, and that's the payment information data, to the user interface. The user class sends data to the user interface. So all the user interface is going to require is that we have directional labels saying that whatever class it has an association with sends data. Now that is true for all of the classes except for the layout class. So notice here that we have a directional label, and it's a different type of relationship, so it's going to be a little bit different. So the user interface displays layouts. So here we're getting a little bit more descriptive. We have something similar with the customer and payment information. So customer buys with payment information. So I'm describing how these classes are related. It's the same with, if I come down here, so the nutrition facts describe the beverage, right? So, I mean, you can think of other things to say. These are not static, they're not standard. So you just describe the relationship and just make sure it points to whichever way that the information or that the words make sense, right? So a nutrition facts describes the beverage, whereas a beverage does not necessarily describe the nutrition facts. So it needs to have that arrow that points the right way. Here I have for my lists, my container class lists, I have contains, and it's pointing down to beverage. So beverage list contains beverages or beverage objects. User list, here we have is contained by. So that's just another way of saying it. So a user is contained by a user list. So again, you don't have to be write exactly what I write as long as it makes sense. So we're just describing the way the relationship works. So wrapping this up, this is the first two sections of the coffee shop online ordering system. And I will have posted for you the fully completed version of this with all of the sections included. And you should use the examples that you're finding here in the class diagram to create your own diagram for submission. Please reach out to me if you have any questions. I'd be happy to work with you or explain any of the things that I've said. Look forward to working with you on this project.